Hello and welcome again to Home Gardening, guys. Today is the last day of October. I've got some of my garlic in already, so I'm going to put the rest of my garlic in. So I just root them first, because sometimes when I don't root them first, sometimes they tend to rot as well, because the weather over here getting wetter and wetter each year. So I just had them in a bucket like that first, get them to root, and then I just individually divide them, and then each of them would have nice healthy root that way. So I just go through, separate these. So I'm going to plant out some garlic today, and I'm going to show you what else is happening in my garden in autumn. If you're in the US, you say in fall. So just to make sure. So guys, if you haven't got your garlic in, my garlic need a good 8 months. So if you haven't got your garlic in, please do get your garlic in. You don't have to have it rooted like I have here, but I just find it easier. So I just root mine. So, and I have some planted out already. Look how nice and healthy that is. Nice head start, guys. So I'm going to pause, and then I'm going to show you what else is happening in my garden. I have to show you my strawberry tree again, guys. It's in heavy bloom. So all of these babies I'll be eating next autumn this time. So myself and my little lad been munching, but guys, even the birds been enjoying. Some been falling off, so you can see blooms everywhere, guys. Blooms everywhere. So most of it is in the tummy now. Beautiful. Some just getting ripe, but guys, this is definitely an autumn plant you should have in your garden. There's always some flowers, some fruit, just something beautiful to look at. Beautiful barrage as well. Look at the bloom. Beautiful flowers. There's loads everywhere in the garden. There was one patch, and then it started to spread. Beautiful blue. So yes, guys, remember your lamb's lettuce and your broad bean, guys, and your meteor garden peas, all those things, guys, we can plant in November. Yes, guys, I remember your microgreens, so you can plant those indoor, outdoor, so you always have greens to munch on. Yes, guys, I'm just showing you my beautiful strawberry tree. I'm gonna munch into this one now. Lots on the ground, lots in the pot, so I know you're gonna pop back up everywhere soon. But that's what's happening in my garden in autumn. My little son just helped me clear out some space between the brassicas and everything. And I'm just going to plant the onions, not onions, my garlic in between. So no, those are natural repellents and things like that. And guys, I need to get them for the growing season. Guys, look at my purple cabbage. It's not beautiful. Look at some of my chard. These are things for the cooler season. I have a sprouting broccoli there, and a worm as well that I need to take off. So yes, guys, there's certain things going on in the garden. The garden hasn't died. Guys, I had all of these to plant out. I didn't even get around to planting those out. I don't know if I'm going to get around to plant them out today. So I planted the first garlic with you. You normally want to dig it at least a good 4 inches deep, because guys, this is not onion you plant shallow. With the garlic, you need some space for them to develop underground, and then you plant them like a good, ideally like 6 inches apart, but I go like probably 4. So that's my garlic well rooted. Put it in there. That bit will stay underground, and then you just fill it back up. Yeah, just fill it back up like that. And guys, it's probably a bit muddy for most people because the rain been falling non-stop. So probably don't even get your garlic in. And that's one of the reasons I planted out some in my greenhouse in case outside would not be ready. So I'm going to show you the ones that I actually planted indoor, because I need my garlic, I need my onions and things like that. And then because the season was so wet, I didn't want to chance and plant it outside when it's so soggy. So I kept it just growing on nice healthy roots. I just get it going on. This could go even a little bit deeper, but I top it up after with some A, and then that's add an extra layer to it. So I'm going to go through. I'm going to plant all the rest that I have, some outside, some in a bucket, you know, some more over there. But I'm going to show you the ones that I started planting out when it was quite rainy, and I did it indoor. Yes, guys, it's because it was quite a wet late summer, early autumn. It was so wet, guys. I didn't plant the garlic outside straight away, but if you look, whoops daisy, you can see garlic growing. So what I did was just plant some garlic indoors, so in case, anyway, so scallion, and I have these planters as well, so in case the weather stayed wet as it was, I will still get some garlic for next year. So I do have few scatterings indoor as the weather was really wet, so I have those going on. I can say I have some chard indoor. Try to put chard indoor and outdoor. I have baby chard as well in case it's super freezing. Even though chard don't mind the cold, you know, it's just the wetness of our winter, autumn / winter, that sometimes kill the plants. So I try to have them indoor, outdoor. And then over here I have some chard and some more onions. These are some of Jamaican scallion, some of the onions and things. And then I have different type of kale, and I have some narrow kale as well, and then kale and everything. And then I started doing some cuttings, guys. So if you want your extra raspberries and currants and things like that, I've been doing cuttings today as well. So yes, guys, and I have some baby narrow kale coming up as well. So yeah, these are some of the things that's still happening in my garden. I even have callaloo that's still looking really good. Sugar cane that I need to come and sort out, that I still haven't sorted out. So yeah, there's a lot of things still happening in the garden. So if you don't have and if you want broad bean, guys, it's the perfect time to get your broad bean in for early harvest, you know, late spring, early summer. So there's a lot of things, guys. I have playlists up of what you can plant every month. I'm gonna list what to plant in November, seeing that by the time you're seeing this video, gonna be November. But if you haven't planted your garlic in October, you still can see some garlic coming up. You still can plant your garlic in October. So I'm gonna put in the description, I'm gonna pin it in the description, put it in the description, pin it in the comment section, so you can look what to plant out in November, because it still can grow few things here in our cold region. So I'm going to go on now, finish off my cuttings, and then I'm going to finish planting out my garlic. And just in case you haven't seen one of my cutting video, all I do is scrape the bottom part of the cutting, expose the cambium layer, then I just rub some aloe vera on it for rooting hormone, and then just stick it in there. They will stay in the unheated greenhouse all through winter, and then next year now these should produce. These are some of the mulberry cutting that I did in summer. I'm going to do some more now as well. So, and then these are some gooseberry cuttings. So I find that in autumn I do a lot of cuttings as well, so there's always something to be done in the garden, whatever the season. So guys, until next time, keep gardening. Take care now. See you on the next upload. Bye bye.
Like, share, subscribe, and click the notification bell.